Hi, so I've decided to make a response video to the God and drugs conversation. What we receive or what we get from drugs can be varied, but at the same time there tends to be some continuity in the experience that people have with drugs. Often people will say that they experience a new kind of perspective on things. I think that can be seen as a spiritual experience because we're so limited when we see the world. We just have our own two eyes and we see everything through this very finite little spot. And I think that heightened awareness and added perspective can deepen our experience of this world. That heightened awareness as well, can feel very spiritual because everything is so accentuated, and the world is already pretty fantastical anyway.
Welcome to the fantastic world.
When you're on a drug, it just gives you that concentration to allow yourself to see all that beauty that was there to start with anyway. And so there's this kind of appreciation of the world that we live in, which gives us a sense of connection to it and can enhance our spiritual connection to others, to ourselves. Yeah.
You should have hang it.
Suddenly you have all these ideas and these things that you want to create, and I think that it should be said that this is all within respecting these substances
and not attempting in any way to glorify them.
My head is so light it feels like it's floating.
That's because your troubles are all gone. Try another puff.
because it's easy to lose track of what the goal was in the first place, why you would be wanting to have this enhanced experience.
Within 4 seconds of the first drag, muscles relax, eyes redden, pulse rate quickens. Euphoria, heightened sensitivity, or paranoid feelings arise in the user, an experience that dates back to the dawn of time.
So I asked myself, why do I want to have that enhanced experience? Why do I, experiment with my world?
What is this questioning all about? Why the fuck do we care?
And I have to recognize that I am craving an experience. I am craving knowledge. I am craving understanding and a depth to my existence. Clearly, if we are interested in this subject in the first place, it's because we want more of it. We want to experience more of it. We want to touch more of the divine, of God, or the Christ. And so that's why we're having this conversation. I guess we're all trying to find, really, honestly, we're all just trying to find the formula. I don't care if it's on drugs or if it's on on someone's kitchen floor having a good conversation, or if it's me walking in the forest, or if it's just encountering someone on the street and synchronicity.
Reason and science and the practice of unbridled capitalism have not delivered us into an angelic realm.
So I became interested in this concept of logic versus experience.
If you had the choice, Jericho, movie or whatever your name is, if you had the choice between experiencing the divine and thinking about it or creating a concept about it.
This fence might be electric.
Well, I just hope it doesn't mean thunder, because I have a phobia of that.
Which would you choose?
I believe that when people are consciously taking drugs or psychedelics, or I use the word drugs a lot, when people are consciously taking these substances, I think that they're choosing kind of like this fast-forward portal teacher, and you can see it however you want to see it, but I think that people are choosing to experience something because our world is so based in logic that eventually we just feel crazy. We just want to feel something, and I think that's what people are doing. So I thought I would sneak in a little quote. Dialectic generally means of the nature of the dialogue, which is a conversation between two persons. Nowadays, it means logical argumentation. It involves a technique of cross-examination by which truth is arrived at. It's the mode of discourse of Socrates in the dialogues of Plato. Plato believed the dialectic was the sole method by which the truth was arrived at, the only one. That's why it is a fulcrum word. Aristotle attacked this belief, saying that the dialectic was only suitable for some purposes, to inquire into men's beliefs, to arrive at truths about eternal forms of things, known as ideas, which were fixed and unchanging and constituted reality for Plato. Aristotle said there is also the method of science, or physical method, which observes physical facts and arrives at truths about substances which undergo change. This duality of form and substance and the scientific method of arriving at facts about substances were central to Aristotle's philosophy. Thus, the dethronement of dialectic from what Socrates and Plato held it to be was absolutely essential for Aristotle, and dialectic was, and still is, a fulcrum word. A fulcrum word being one that can shift the balance of an argument depending on where it is placed. So what I am proposing is that of equal, if not greater value, I believe, is that of the experience as a method of discovering truth.
But unlike with logic, the truth that is come across and is experienced is yours and yours alone.